Hello everyone, this is Corey Victor Gull, Mr. Gull. This is how to use AI vectors for our second AI composition. So go ahead and begin by pressing the square tool. We're going to be creating a square here, which will tell the program where it is we want to generate our vector. Make sure we're on a separate layer here. We're going to go to Generate Vectors Beta. This is where we're going to type our prompt and tell the AI generator what it is we want it to generate. This is where we choose our content type. Our scene is going to generate an entire vector scene with many elements. It'll be detailed. Subject, generate a vector graphic without a background. That will be a transparent background. And then we have icon, which is subject, but essentially it's going to be more simplistic and more minimalistic. Then we can choose our amount of detail. We have style reference, effects, and color and tone. This is going to let us choose what kind of color preset we might want, how many colors we might want. We can choose a more detailed color scheme. We can choose one of these squares and sort of adjust our sliders. We can also do multiple things. We can do that and also effects at the same time or separate. And we can choose even multiples of these into our generator. Alright, let's generate our tabby cat with no styles or effects, just subject and medium amount of details. It's going to create over here. It's going to give us three options, but there'll be three little dots in the corner that we can click, and we can do create variations, which will create more of the one we have selected, or more like that one rather. Alright everyone, we have our AI generated image here. Let's say I like the first one out of all three, and I want more like it because it doesn't look just like my cat. So I'm going to do select variation or generate similar. Let's do generate similar. So here we are, we have more generations based off of the one we chose. We can see that they're more like the one that we chose than perhaps this one in the bottom right here, which sort of was a bit smaller and out of frame. There we go. Now a very important tool I want to show you is style reference. So that's going to be over here, style reference. Now let's say I want to create a husky dog, but when I create my husky dog, one of the issues with the AI generators is that they're going to make something that is up to them what kind of elements and principles are going to be involved here. So we're going to get different colors, we're going to get different visual elements, maybe different kind of framing, especially if my prompt is more intricate. So what we see here is that our designs aren't really going together, but we can get them to be more comprehensive by using our style reference tool. So how we're going to do that is we're going to create another AI generated image right here. And we're going to go to style reference, we're going to choose asset, and we're going to choose this cat, because this is what we want our husky dog to look like so they can maybe go together more. So our prompt, we're going to do husky dog, generate. So using a style reference tool, we referenced our new husky dog off our original image of our cat. So these ones are feeling like they sort of go together more rather than what was generated down here, and this can help us make our backgrounds, our attempts at making text, other visual elements to make a more comprehensive composition to make sure all of our elements are working together. So this is my AI generated poster. It says peace is not stagnant, and it's about stagnant water and stagnation and peace. And I use this very technique to create my center image based off of my background as my sort of inspiration style reference picture. And that's how I got this to be sort of a cohesive composition using the same water elements, the same sort of line work, as well as similar shadowing and also these little green bush blooms. This is my attempt at using text. I also did use the style reference to get this bush work around the outside, similar to the rest of my elements. This one didn't work, the bottom word, but the top words did work. It's going to be hit or miss. If you can't get it to work for you, just go ahead and type it in. I had to end up doing that, as I explained, with typed text at this top. AI doesn't always work for text or certain elements, but that's why we have to be specific. I went for a very similar design in my non-AI take, so here none of the AI elements were used in this exemplar. But you can see I have very similar elements, the same texts, and sort of some of the same imagery going on. So we covered how to generate our AI vector, telling the computer where it is we want it to generate, telling it what it is we want it to generate, how many variations we can create to maybe get what we're looking for, and how to inform those creations with our style reference tool to have a more comprehensive composition. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good luck.